Hey there, good evening, and welcome to another, yet another edition of Real Folk Talk. Now, earlier in the day, we discussed the concept of listening. I just want to do a little tag on to that. We're going to reference the video that I pulled a lot of my information from, and this video was on Just Pearly Things. And I'm going to put them in the comment section below, or the description, one of the two. I'll tag them. And I just want you to listen. This is going to be a bit of a reaction because I want you to listen to what they're talking about, and then I'll interject what I'm talking about. And we'll have to see where it goes from there. I'm just trying to fix it. Just give me a moment. Okay, here we go. Now, let's listen to what they got to say. There are going to be several thoughts that I'm going to actually interject on and put my spin on, and then you'll see what we're dealing with here. So without any further ado, let's get it going.
Yes, I'm more attracted to that. Okay,
which is fine. That's normal.
No, that makes sense.
Okay. You can go, and then you two will go.
But the thing is, before they go, why did it take so long to just admit something that's so basic?
No, because it's like, what if I'm
Because it's
faced
basic.
with that?
No, but the thing is, it's basic. You want a guy that knows what he's doing. You don't want a guy who doesn't know what he's doing. You don't want a guy who's like, oh, is it okay to touch your knee? Is it okay to touch your shoulder? You don't want that guy.
That's an extreme example.
No, but hang on. No, because that's a virgin.
You know it is. I'm
That's a virgin. Wait.
Mm-mm.
You want a guy.
Okay, shout out to Sarah Garvey. That's my boy there. He's got a point. And at some point, unless you're super confident with women, you may have done that. Can I? Do you mind if I touch you there? Do you mind if I do this? Do you mind if I do that? Especially the first time that you're intimate with somebody. Because let's face it, most of us didn't know what the hell we were doing. Most of us, first time, we had a watered down version of the talk, in which nothing was really laid out. We were just told, one day you're gonna have sex, and if you have sex, use protection. That was the talk I got from my dad. We were on our way to school. I was in the 8th grade. I remember it. I remember he traveled me to school, and I got out of the car thinking, what the hell is he just talking about? Huh? What? And that was it until I lost my virginity, which happened 2 years later. But what? Let's continue.
No,
That knows what he's doing. So when I'm asking it, when we're asking these questions, why cap? Why lie?
Let me.
Beautiful. Someone has finally called out something that I and many people like myself have been saying for years. Why lie? Classic example. The woman here just said that she prefers a virgin. She wants a virgin. But in the same breath, she says she wants one with experience. Were you lying then, or are you lying now? Which one is it? You can't have them both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't be a virgin and then want a virgin and at the same time desire somebody who's not a virgin. Make it make sense. Make my head stop hurting. Let's go.
Why I feel like that is because I don't want to be masculine anymore. So therefore, yes, I want
mic,
someone. Oh, sorry, I want someone that is experienced because I'm tired of being masculine. Of course, you want someone to take control. I feel like naturally, I don't know about every other woman. I'm not going to quote for them, but I've had to cook for my younger siblings and all them different type of.
What the frick does that have to do with anything? You had to cook, you had to clean for them. They're your siblings. You're supposed to. You're elderly. You're elder, or at least older. You're supposed to do that. Speaking of supposed to, where's your real hair supposed to be? I never could understand that. How are you supposed to fool somebody by on Friday leaving with your normal head of hair and then coming in on Monday with dreads coming down to your butt? Hair doesn't grow that fast. And you didn't do it for yourself. So she's not doing it for herself. She'll say that, but that's not the truth. The epitome of a modern day woman. You want all the rewards and none of the consequences. And the way society is built, because it's built on a premise of overcorrection, which we've discussed in previous videos, they get it. Rather than saying, let's have a middle ground here, no, they go all the way to the extreme. And say, no, that's all right, that's all right. It's not all right. It's not.
Things, you know what I'm trying to say, and I had to take my own initiative.
So you feel like you're masculine?
So therefore, yes, I feel like
and you don't like it?
No,
okay, but so,
no, and I feel like this generation initiates all of that.
No, and I agree. You're that's a normal. Most girls don't want to date virgins, but why do we have to jump through hoops to get to this answer?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
No, but I've never been
just,
faced with it, so I'd be like, if I was, I think I'd be a bit more open-minded about it.
But you know what I'm saying.
No. Just no. Give her points for consistency. She's got an excuse for everything. Now, Pearl asked a very valid question. Why do we have to jump through hoops for you to answer a question correctly? Or answer a question, period? Why must we go around the houses to do that? Why must we go up the block, around the corner, down the street, through the overpass, over the bridge, under the tunnel, to come back to what should have been said inside of 3 seconds? A minute if you take your time. Do you prefer a virgin or an experienced person? That was the question. That was the question. There was no reason to explain unless they asked you to explain. And Pearl and Sarah are the type of guests, the hosts, that would ask you to elaborate on it. If they don't want it. It's superfluous. It's not necessary. It's not germane to the conversation at hand. Y'all are giving me migraines. God.
Saying it's like you prefer. Wait. You prefer men with experience. We all do.
Of course, we all do. But I think that's with everyone. But you might not always get that, so you can't be shallow-minded.
Okay.
No, you can take that smug look off your face too. If enough women, because women, let's face it, women control sex. They control access to sex. They are literally the gatekeepers. Quite literally. So if you start saying, I want a virgin, I want a virgin, guys will quickly, with the quickness, rush to facilitate. and comply with the wishes because they want the sex. If that means they got a little bit longer, so be it. They're going to get it. Now it also opened the door for the everyday guy because the everyday guy would now have a better chance. Continue.
Okay, you can go next, then you go, then you go. Okay.
Personally, I feel like it has nothing to do with her experience. Don't get me wrong. If you've got someone that's the extreme, so like.
This is the woman that we talked about in the last video who is a confessed side chick. And she loves her main squeeze. But he don't love her. But she won't get together with him because she knows that he'll cheat. He might cheat. And if you look hard enough, he will cheat. You'll find reasons for this. You'll make him cheat. You'll find a way to make that man say and do what he wants. Well, I mean, what you want. In this case, it's to cheat. And he'll cheat. And then you be, I can't believe he cheated. You wanted this. This is the outcome that you desire. So how could you all of a sudden say, I don't know how? You do know how. You asked for it. I'm telling you, you're going to make me drink. I don't want to drink. They're going to make me drink just to medicate my tired brain from attempting to figure out all this foolishness.
Like you lot are saying, mad shy, don't want to touch you. I feel like that's an extreme example. That's not virgins, because I've slept with virgins, I've been a virgin, and that's not been the case.
You slept with virgins?
Yeah.
You mean when you were younger?
It was a question. Why didn't you answer it? Why didn't you answer it? Give him the side eye. Like he's supposed to know what the answer to the question is. He asked you because he honestly didn't know.
Exactly.
No, but let me explain. No, let me land though. Let me land. Me personally.
Why do
no, let me
women
land.
do this?
No,
Like,
let me
seriously,
land.
why do you do this?
No, because I hate arrogant guys, and I hate guys that come and be like, I've been chopped things. Like, I know what I'm doing. No. Every single individual body is different. So what you did on her, and her has nothing to do with what you do with me. See, me personally, I can't have sex with you if I don't like you, if I don't have an emotional connection. So that's step one.
Step one is a known. It's a given. It's indisputable. You're not saying nothing that everybody else here around here doesn't know. Of course you've got to have a connection. Of course. You can't have sex with someone if you don't have a connection. But the initial connection is physical. And it's physical in the sense it's aesthetics, it's eye-pleasing, it's attraction. You look across the room, you see somebody, you like them. You want to get to know them better. The candle is lit. It's a matter for the two of you to decide where it goes from here. This is common sense. Common sense 101 in the dating marketplace. In order for any sort of interaction between two people, before it can happen, there must be some sort of mutual attraction. Be it physical, be it spiritual, be it emotional. There has to be some sort of connection between two people. And of course, there must be consent. That's common sense. I would love to say something, but I know I'll get taken off the air, so I won't say it. But
Let me ask you a question really quick.
Yeah.
The guy that you love, is he arrogant?
He is arrogant a little bit.
Contradictions. She did say to her defense that she's a hypocrite. But I wouldn't brag on it. Anybody who dates this chick after seeing her make an ass of herself over the internet deserves everything that they get. Now she might change. Maybe, it could happen. She might have an epiphany and say, you know what? I was on that podcast and I acted my ass out. I can't live like that. I need to change. And then make the steps to affect the change. Maybe. I wouldn't bet the house on it. But it could happen.
No, let me land. His arrogance has nothing to do with his sexual performance. He's just arrogant in
But
life.
you said you don't like arrogance.
Regardless of what she said. When you deal with emotions like that, it's not exclusive to one part of the psyche. It affects the entire persona. So if he's arrogant, he'll be arrogant in all forms of his life. Some may be more prevalent than others, but he'll be arrogant across the board. So I call bullshit.
Arrogant guys, but your guys arrogant.
No, I don't like guys that are. No, I don't like guys that are arrogant.
Guys, focus on yourself. Don't even listen.
Let me land, because I was specific with what I said.
One second. But you have to understand from the guy's point of view, this is confusing because the guy, wait. The guy that you're breaking all of your rules for, I imagine you're not normally a side chick.
Let me explain.
Right? I imagine. Let me finish. I imagine you're not normally a side chick, yes or no?
Of course not.
Okay, so this is the guy you're breaking your rule for.
So let me land.
So
let her land.
Wait.
Let her land.
So it's confusing to men when you say you don't like arrogant guys, but the guy that you're breaking all of your rules for, and you've been with for a year and a half, and 3 weeks in, you found out he had a girlfriend, is arrogant based on your own words.
I said.
And now she's going to try and explain herself out of this deep-ass hole that she's dug for herself. Everything that Pearl said was spot on. Everything. And those are the words that came out of her mouth. This chick here. Her mouth. Quoting the great late Kevin Samuels, you can't make this shit up. This is better than a damn soap opera. You cannot make this up. If I told one of my boys tomorrow that I watched a podcast and this girl said this, they would say, shut up, you're lying, shut up. No, you didn't. Stop lying. And yet, you and I are sitting here watching this in real time. WTF? What the frick?
I don't like guys who are arrogant when it comes to sexual experience.
You're a contradiction.
No.
You're a
Did I not say that?
You are.
No, listen.
You are a contradiction.
You let me land, because you just keep talking over me. Let me land.
We've been letting you land, and the
I've
plane
not
ain't landed
landed
yet.
at any point.
I haven't landed at any point. Probably because you're missing the damn runway. And you're too stupid to realize that you're missing it. This is a classic example of why arguing with a modern day woman is a waste of breath. You could talk to you blue in the face and she won't hear you. Unless you agree to something that fits her wheelhouse. A program she can get with. A feeling that she has. If you get that, then you're all right. Anything less or more than that, you're on your own. I'm telling you, I need a drink. I need a drink.
Listen, I've openly said that I'm a hypocrite. Don't get me wrong. However, when I say I don't like guys that are arrogant.
So we shouldn't listen to you then?
No. I have some point though.
Because we don't listen to hypocrites.
No, listen.
No.
I don't like guys that are.
Listen to me. Hear what I'm saying. Listen to me. Trademarks of a narcissist. Which you're displaying a whole lot. The only reason why she's not considered a full-blown narcissist is because she acknowledges that she's a side chick. But she said something else, I don't know if it's now or later, or let it play a little bit more, but she said something else, and now that I think about it, she's full of shit. Let's see if she says it.
Arrogance, just in pertaining
I don't
to
like
their
hypocrites.
just in pertaining to their
I don't like
sexual
hypocrites.
experience.
What about
Okay.
Gets like
How do you
that.
sit
So
down
when a guy comes and says, "Oh, I've got 9 inches," well, I know I've chopped bare girls. That's completely your size and your experience, like your sexual experience, is completely irrelevant.
What was your name
So
again?
We're about to find out her name, but she's a liar. No, she just got through saying, well, it wasn't her, it was her cousin. But I just heard them say that they prefer a virgin, yet in the same breath say they want someone to experience. If a guy comes up to a woman and says, I've got a 9-inch dick, what do you think the next response from the woman is going to be? Can I see it? I don't believe you. She may say I don't believe, but then, can I see it? Whip it out. Because she's saying she doesn't want to see it in her head, but in her mind and in her body, she's saying, I want to see this. Because if it's true, I know what I'm going to do with it. What did you say your name was?
Sexual experience.
What's your name again?
Jennifer.
Guys,
It's completely
don't
irrelevant.
listen to
though.
Jennifer. Jennifer is talking absolute shit right now.
Let me land.
You had like 10 minutes to
listen. Keep cutting me off. If you guys keep
Jennifer have it.
Let's
Go. All right. 30 seconds.
To her point, she's been getting cut off. But she's getting cut off because she's saying things. She's speaking double speak. She's talking in circles. She's lying on her life. And they're calling her for it in real time. They're calling her on it. If I sat there and I'm in a conversation with a bunch of people and say, I got an 11-inch dick, and then I start to say something else, I'm not going to get a word in edgewise. Because everybody in that conversation is going to say something. Everybody. Especially if they know me. I'm not saying these people all here know each other because it's a random panel, and they don't. Except the time they spoke in the green room before the show. But, come on.
Let's go.
Right?
Go.
You guys
Go.
keep cutting me
Go.
off.
30
You see
seconds.
the guy, okay, that I broke all my rules for, he does nothing special, nothing spectacular. It's all about the shape. It's all about the fit to his thing to my thing, and it's all about the sexual attraction. It has nothing to do with what he does. Because I can't sit here and say he does anything out of the ordinary. That I've seen guys go more out of the ordinary, and it just doesn't bang.
So would you say?
I stopped it there because she inadvertently gave us an idea of her body count. She's been with mad guys. Either that or she's lying. And she's just saying something to make her look good or make her appear to look good in the eyes of her peers. And judging from the stuff that's coming out of this girl's mouth, I'm thinking it's more the latter.
So you just
So would you say
addicted.
you're
not
diva
about-
then?
It's an
Okay.
addiction.
That's not what it's about.
Okay. She doesn't.
It's about shape. Your shape to my shape.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Please don't give me more details. Please don't.
So would you say that
Get
you're
it. You guys don't get it.
whip then? Would you say that you're D-whip
100%
then?
she's D-whip.
Yes, I told you.
Okay.
But it's not about what
love
he's
that
doing with
honesty.
it. It's just about it. As soon as it went in,
I
I
think
said,
it's
yeah.
the connection that
Jennifer,
you have,
do you
because when you
un-
have
do
a
you-
mad connection with
Do
someone.
you understand that we can't listen to you right now? No, but do you understand that?
I feel like you was a hoe back in the day.
That's got
And sign language, shame, and also insult or perceived insult. You were a hoe back in the day. Did you know him? No. Now how the fuck could you say that? And she's trying to smile it off too. You don't know him. Before this podcast, you had no idea this man even existed. Or if you watched it, which I doubt because it's coming for some of the answers coming out of her mouth, and they're standing questions, the stuff coming out of her mouth means she didn't even bother to do any research on it. She didn't hear about them, so she doesn't know about him. She doesn't know him from Adam. But sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Well, actually, she sinned because we got shame, insult, and the need to be right. And she'd dig a hole all the way to China to prove it. And she's over halfway there now. You need to wipe that smug look off your fucking face. You disgust me. I don't know how much more I don't know how much more this I can take. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. We're gonna try one more time.
listen to anything.
It does. It does.
No.
It does.
We cannot
Hoes
listen to
think different.
We cannot listen to
Hoes
anything that's
think-
coming
okay,
in our face.
basically, okay, 10
Okay,
seconds.
she tried to relate with you.
Okay,
10 seconds.
you've got
no,
many seconds.
10
You've
seconds.
got-
10 seconds. This is what I'm saying. When it comes to sexual experience, for me personally, it's not about the size. It's not about what you do. It's literally about the shape. How your pieces fit to my pieces. That's what makes sex special for me. And if I feel like I have an emotional connection with you, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not about
okay,
what you're
okay.
doing.
Guys. That's rubbish. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead. Your turn. Would you date a virgin?
For me personally, I feel like the cons of dating a virgin is that there's no exes, no bullshit, nothing that, comes with baggage, basically.
Wait, that's a con.
That is a pro, a pro. But the cons of it could be that you're dating this guy, this might not be as amazing.
Can I touch your finger?
But everyone was once a virgin. So
Yeah.
that doesn't go to say that he can't learn the way you would like to be.
But you'd have to teach him, right?
Okay, you would have to teach.
Are you happy? Are you okay with teaching a man?
I mean,
Yeah, that's a no.
No. No, she's not. Anytime that you can't come out with a straight answer, chances are you're lying. Every single time. If someone asks me a question and I got to hem and haw, because I'm trying to think of something that's going to get me out of it, which is not going to be a truthful answer most of the time. Obi, are you a virgin? No. Obi, would you ever consider dating somebody before marriage who is not a virgin? It all depends. Lies. I'm not even going to say capital words. Lies. Straight up lies. When it depends on something, that's not an honest answer. Because an answer is binary. Yes, you do. No, you don't. It depends is a gray area that it has no bearing whatsoever in this current conversation. So when she says, the answer is no. Are you happy teaching someone how to please yourself? Now, if she's a modern woman, the answer should be yes. Straight up yes. Because I know what I'm doing, I know what I like, and I know how to get there. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And this is what we're talking about. I can't. The description is going to be, the link's going to be in the description, and you're going to be able to watch this first segment, and I'll find it and put it in the comments somewhere where the whole video is shown. But, so frustrated, I forgot my oh. Okay. As you notice in this video, it goes off the rails quickly and often and devolves into a complete and total disaster. It is amazing that the Jennifer character didn't get kicked off the show at all. My show, you're gone. If I ask you more than twice to not overspeak me, you're gone. Forget muting, you're gone. There will be order. And if I have to drop some people to do it, so be it. But it goes off the rails quickly. And this particular clip is over 19 and a half minutes long. I would advise strongly to get popcorn and some soda while watching it. Because it's entertaining. And the first order of business for any podcaster to be successful is for the show to be entertaining. You need conflict. You need controversy, because controversy sells. As Eric Bischoff is also fond of saying, controversy sells. So, I'm going to go get a drink. I deserve it. I've been waiting for it all day, and I need it. So I'm going to have one. Please remember the rule of 4. Like, comment, subscribe, notify. You want to go further? Donate. The links will be below. I don't know. I planned on doing a bunch of reaction videos. After this one, I'm not sure if I want to do anymore. if I could jump through the screen and bitch slap these people, I'd probably get arrested, but I feel so much better going to the station. All right, y'all. In the words of the immortal, peace, fellas, I'm gone.